William Morrow and HarperAudio present The Boy with the Star Tattoo, a novel by Talia Carner, performed by Carlotta Brentan. A note before we begin. Don't forget to download the accompanying enhancement PDF from your audiobook provider. It contains a map and a glossary. To those who dreamed the possible, and to those who dreamed the impossible, daring to make it possible. To Ron, whose love has cocooned me so I could emerge to spread my wings. This novel is a work of fiction inspired by historical events in France. While I stayed close to the facts, I took the liberty of constructing fictional stories and novelizing scenes of some real-life personalities. Mostly, I created a cast of imaginary characters. For more about the historical background of the novel, please refer to the author's note and to the author's website at www.taliacarner.com. A generation which ignores history has no past and no future. Robert Heinlein, Time Enough for Love. Ability hits the mark where presumption overshoots and diffidence falls short. Golda Meir, attributed. Prologue. Mediterranean Sea, October 1946. She crouches on the top deck, surrounded by hundreds of people squeezed together. All have fallen silent since the ship arrived at the easternmost reach of the Mediterranean basin. In the moonless night, the sky and sea merge into one inky darkness. Judith's eyes strain to penetrate it and glimpse the shoreline. Oh, how her parents and sisters had prayed for this safe haven when trying to flee the Nazis' clutches. "I'm doing it for you," she mouths, careful not to utter a sound. The ship's engines are quiet now. The hum that filled Judith's ears for 9 days in this ancient vessel doesn't subside. It echoes in the pounding of blood in her temples. She has known fear. Terror has been her constant companion these past 6 years, since she was 11. Now there's a new fear, of being intercepted by the British, who control Palestine and block the entry of Jewish refugees. Her yearnings to reach Eretz Israel might come to naught. What will happen to her then? The land is so close that Judith can almost taste the juice of its oranges. A heavy chain is lowered with a muffled clatter, and Judith jolts with the ship as its anchor latches onto the bottom of the sea. Next to her, an 8-year-old girl whimpers. Judith hugs her against her side and places her finger on the girl's lips. They have practiced every night for this long hour of silence. The most difficult part is yet to come. The next steps will be filled with great risks. Their only hope to reach freedom. Anxiety hangs like a cloud over the passengers' collectively held breath. Judith passes her hand over the heads of the 12 children clustered around her like frightened birds. She mothered them in the Marseille displaced persons camp and has bonded with them through her games and storytelling and playing her flute. They are all 8 to 10-year-olds, except for one 4-year-old boy who is smart and obedient. The coming hour is the test that no one is allowed to fail. A child who panics and loses control puts hundreds of passengers in peril. Salty mist rolls in. The ship bobs in the quiet night. The only sound is the lapping of waves against its sides. The calm is deceptive, auguring danger. The threat of discovery lurks in the soft breeze that caresses Judith's burning face and the sleek surface of the water. Either might carry the faintest of voices to a British patrol boat. In the tight space, Judith pulls the little boy onto her lap. He clings to her for comfort, opening in her an equal measure of love. Her lips brush his hair. The muted strokes of paddles below the ship make her
Sample complete. Ready to continue?